I know I said I was going to start taking the ZX-10 out more, and I do mean that. Some of you guys commented that you wanted that, and I also want that. But unfortunately, when I ordered all this stuff for the oil change, I got plenty of oil. I got enough for like 3 or 4 changes, but I accidentally only got 1 filter. So I only had enough filters to do the oil change for this bike. So since it has the fresh oil change from the video I recorded this morning and the new parts on the side right there, you can probably see it a little bit. I figured I'd take this bike out. So we're back on the R6 for tonight. Also, like I said, it's been, I said this in the oil change video, but like I said in that, it's been over a month since I've been riding, I think. So probably a better idea to take this one out instead anyways. Between being extremely busy lately and the constant rain on my days off, it's been hard to get a chance to go riding. So since today's my day off and it's very nice out, I figured I'd take full advantage of it while I can. Tomorrow I work a 12-hour shift. I work 2 12s a week now on my Monday and my Friday. So I start and end the week with a 12-hour shift, which is kind of fun. It's not a 16, you know, so it could be worse. I hated 16s, but 12's not too bad. The overtime money will be nice. I need that, so it's not too bad, like I said. Combatives class was fun. It was rough, but it was fun. Honestly, the worst part wasn't being punched in the face and all that stuff. It was doing it in a big metal, essentially a shed with no AC, in full uniform, when we were under a heat warning because, you know, we were having that big heat wave. So it was literally, I looked at the thermostat in there, and so did the instructor. He would joke about it. It was literally 102 where we were training and rolling, so it was pretty rough. But don't point at me, I'm going. I don't need your permission. But overall, it was fun. I enjoyed it. It's definitely stuff that's good to know. And I did the summer camp again that I'm a counselor at every year. That was fun. First thing some of the kids said to me was, "Yo, where's your Instagram?" I was like, "Yeah, that's gone, unfortunately." So I was explaining to them what happened. And they were pretty disappointed that it's gone and I can't make that stuff anymore, but at least I still have YouTube, I guess. And yes, I am wearing short sleeves today. Hopefully I don't end up regretting it. It is very hot out today. It's cooler than it has been. It's still like 84, I think. It was pretty warm. But I didn't want to be dripping sweat or anything on this ride, so once I get that filter ordered, I'll do an oil change on the ZX-10, and then I should be back on that. That one I'm going to do, most likely, without taking the fairings off, because Kawasaki designed the ZX-10R fairings probably the worst way possible, and attached a lot of electronics and stuff like that to the fairings. So you have to somehow put them back on before you can put the fairings onto the bike. And it's not fun. It's not very easy to do. So I'm gonna try putting it up on the stands and just kind of crawling under it, taking everything off without taking the fairings off. And hoping that works, because I will do everything I can to not take them off again. This is the new piece I was talking about earlier in the video. If you didn't watch the oil change one, where I swapped it out If I remember at the end of the video, I'll get off the bike so you can see what it looks like now. But just a slight difference. I think it looks cooler. Oh, I just realized I still never got boots for my suit that I'm absolutely gonna wear. No, I feel like today would have been a good day to test it out. Whoops. I don't know, it's still pretty hot. One day, I was gonna bid on another 2025 Ninja 500 this morning. It was one of the ones with like a key fob and everything. That's pretty cool. It was red. Thank you. The main damage was front end. It looks like they hit something real slow with the front tire, and it just pushed the forks right into the bike pretty much. So the front tire was very close to the rest of the bike, but that really was about it. They also took the stock exhaust off, so it was just alright, he's too cool. It was just like an open pipe basically. So I would have had to put something on there, fix the forks, but it didn't look too bad. But I watched it for a month. Then of course, once it was actually on the auction block, it went up over $600. So last I looked at it, was at $1,550, like $1,550. And right now I don't exactly want to spend that much. Just because like the more you spend on it initially, the more it gets added on in fees and stuff in the end, which is something I found out last enhanced inspection. It's like when you get the title and registration and stuff like that, it's heavily based on how much you paid for it. So the more you pay for a bike at auction, the more you're going to pay to get the title and stuff, which kind of sucks. But yeah, it ended up going higher than I wanted to spend on it, so I didn't get it. But I am still looking for another project. I'm getting closer to weighing 200 pounds, which is pretty cool, I guess. My goal, like I don't want to say dream weight, because obviously weight is way more achievable than like a dream car. It's like way easier, not way easier to get to, but yeah, I mean, it's still easier. But like my goal weight, I guess, is probably around like 210-ish, like 210 pounds roughly. But I also kind of want to see what I look like at that size. Maybe I want to get bigger, I don't know. But like I'm getting close to 200 pounds. I'm only 8 pounds away, which is the closest I've ever been. So I'm kind of happy about that. It's just difficult because I have to eat so much and it gets expensive, which is why I'm trying to save money in other places like project bikes and stuff like that. That's like the nicest Dollar General I think I've ever seen. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I hate this area because you go one way to, oh, there's so much gravel. You go one way to avoid construction, you end up hitting it somewhere else. Like you just can't avoid it. Seems like whatever way you go, you're gonna hit it at some point. Here we go again, having to fight the mirror. You have to stay. Every time I come up on this spot, I get a little freaked out and anxious in my head because of the whole chain incident. Where it snapped right there. I got stuck here for hours. But if you haven't seen that video, that's also the video where I explain what got me into riding and bikes. That was one of the questions people asked me the most. So I finally made a video explaining it and talking about it and stuff. So if you haven't seen that one and are curious, that's where to go. Either I can't see it because of like the glare, or my front turn signal isn't working. Let me check that out. Sweet. What about the left one? Left one works. You know what's cool? I just had these fairings off. To put these on, this is the new piece. Now I have to take them back off to fix that turn signal. But yeah, this is the piece I changed out this morning during the oil change. I think it makes this look better, like makes it pop more, I guess, as they say. I like it. I didn't know about that. I saw somebody selling an R6 on Marketplace, and it had those, and I was like, that's actually pretty cool. I like it. So I found them and got myself some. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I'll make one on the way back. Hopefully something cool happens without anybody getting hurt or put in danger or anything like that. But I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.